LandLord, reporting live from the liquor store. And I got my boy with me, the most nefarious, underhanded, shysted, untrustworthy, despicable.
Yep.
I can't even think of
Despicable
all the
me.
words.
Despicable
Man.
me. It's Friday, so I'm embracing it today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We nefarious today. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I must have caught you on a work day at the last time I hit you with all these unflattering syllables and shit.
Hey, it is a weekend, so it's nefarious today. And look, listen, y'all. You know, I had a show scheduled, but I seen him. We kind of double booked. You know, we ain't on that type of vibes. That's my YouTube brother. When I seen that, I'm like, hey, we got a text message. We on there together. So, you know, that's what happened to the show. So we had to pull a quick audible, but I appreciate the people that's rocking with your boy, man. Let's get it done.
Indeed, man. And salute to everybody that's already in the liquor store and already in the trap. I see my boy Desmond Ironman, aka Tony Stark, in the liquor store. Miss Regina Green with the green, helping us practice manifestation already. My boy Darnell Lamar in the building, helping us practice manifestation. Salute
got the OG
to you.
boss in the building. What's happening with your boss,
man,
cowboy?
Boss Cowboy in the building, man. What's up with you, man? Salute. Hey, if y'all ain't already went over and subbed and showed my boy some love on his page, I don't know what you're doing. Always dropping fire content.
Man.
Yeah, it's a dishonor to yourself, man. You're missing out on fire content, man. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and like and sub on Boss Cowboy Sports Channel, man.
Boss is killing it over there, man. Salute.
Juan Cooper, What 113, Sin City, Willie
Salute.
T, 434 Cowboys. Salute to y'all, man. They got what tapping in.
Absolutely.
John Cofield. So, hey, man, I ain't gonna even be long-winded with this. Y'all know the usual rules and regulations. Y'all know when me and LandLord and Wes and whoever else is live, hit that like button. Y'all know to hit that share button a couple of times to get the content out of in front of multiple people. Y'all know to slap the dog shit out of Stephen Jones in his front office for playing with the church's money.
Slap. No, I gotta get that
in. And yeah, y'all also know to hit the cash app with a super chat. I'm not sure if my boy LandLord is running a raffle, but he does have memberships. So if you want to go over there and join and be a trapper, make sure y'all go join and get some exclusive content from my boy. And on this end, if you want to send $5 to the Cash App or Super Chat, every time you send $5, you will get an opportunity to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey. So this is the last raffle. I am no longer supporting the monopoly that the Dallas Cowboys have on our wallets. So if y'all want some capitalism, hey, at its finest, because listen, they sell us dreams and we be buying them.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm not seeing much of a change, this will be the last raffle. So you want to get in while you can hit the Cash App with a Super Chat, and we're going to run this jersey raffle all the way till April the 30th if you want to participate. $5 a pop. The Cash App is at the bottom of the screen right there.
Thanks. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
All right, so let's talk about it, man. So the Dallas Cowboys, they love Michigan players, don't they?
I don't know why the Michigan players don't love them. What it look like.
Hey, from what it looked like, but I'm just saying, as of right now, March the 22nd, 2024, the Dallas Cowboys are out there looking at Michigan players, man. They're out there.
Is it any legitimacy to that, though? Or we just crazy? Can you just say Michigan players don't work out for us?
Let's go through the list. First and foremost, let me pull.
That's what it feel like. So I just had to ask. Like I'm just any other college at this point.
All right, so here we go. So Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy's out there because they got him on a different post. They got the GM listed as being there for the Dallas Cowboys and the head coach being there for the Dallas Cowboys. So both of their asses out there. And that's big, really, when you think about it. The head coach, who's also the offensive coordinator, and the owner / general manager is at Michigan. They're gonna draft a Michigan player from the way they moving right now. But you know, if you talk about the current prospects, we know we ain't gonna draft JJ McCarthy. I don't even think he's worth drafting. We being honest. Junior Colson, I like him. I think he's the best Mike linebacker in the draft. You talk about guys like Cooper and those guys. They're more so Sam's and Wheels. Roman Wilson, he's decent. He's not one of my top wide receiver prospects. Everybody else, good luck. Blake Corum, I do like him. He's decent. But point being, though, to your point, like it's not really a fable when you say that the Dallas Cowboys and Michigans. Hey, salute to my boy Jose for the $20 cash out, man. I appreciate you for the love and support. He said the gifts. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Villa.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, man.
Matter of fact, that's Splendor Poppy, man. What's up, Splendor?
Oh, that's Splendor. Shout out to you, man. What's that?
Yeah, I know that Splendor that hit there, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the love and support, man. But listen, let's go down the line of these Michigan players, Landlord.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I figured that with you, man. Salute to you, Splendor Poppy. I appreciate you. So yeah, man. Let's start with the most famous one that folks will never let go for as long as they live. Taco Charter. Did that work out for the Dallas Cowboys?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so let's go. Jordan Lewis.
Jordan Lewis kind of worked out.
It kind of worked out.
Where we drafted him at?
He was a third round pick and became a starting slot. So I think that's
about 10 years. Yeah, Jordan pretty decent. Yeah, he worked out.
I would say Jordan Lewis worked out. I like Jordan Lewis. All right, and Jordan Lewis also overcame the politics in Dallas. They didn't even want to play the boy at first, and he was out there making plays. So that's why I still got love for Jordan Lewis, even though I tried to push him off a cliff at one point. That was not about him. That was about the bread. But he ended up saving our season low key.
He did.
All right, so let's see. The 50-year-old tight end we drafted.
Don't do that, bro. Don't behave that way.
The boy on the verge of retirement, and he just played his first season.
he's halfway in, halfway out already.
Yeah, that man got a fire ass 401k right now. That man finna be sitting back chilling. Man, hey, Splendor, I'm gonna throw you in the raffle. I'm always. I know folks say it's a gift and everything else, but every time folks send $5, I'm gonna put you a raffle in for each one. So you got 4 raffle entries, man. So don't trip about that. I appreciate you for your support, and I will put you in the raffle.
All right.
Let's see. So where we at right now? We're two that ain't worked out, and one that did. Out of 3 prospects so far that we got from Michigan. All right. Monty Smith so far. And I'm going to say incomplete. We only seen 1 season from him, and 1 takes take time.
They do.
So I'm gonna put 2 failures, 1 that worked out, 1 incomplete. Who else did we get from Michigan? Or is that it?
In recent years?
In recent years.
I don't know.
Hey, shout out to my boy Mark for the $5 super chat. My boy said, aloha. Not one player in free agency is available to upgrade our team. With all the holes we have, we don't have enough picks to replace them. JJ is a clown. I completely agree with you, bro. Because listen, you got like 35,000 players that you need to replace, and you brought in 1. And really, you didn't really even fill a hole because you lost Leighton Vandres and you added Kendricks. You still needed linebackers before then. True. So you're pretty much at square one. You're at square one. But hey, at this point, man, if the Dallas Cowboys like it, I love it. What they tell you about the offensive line, what they say they were comfortable in doing, playing 2 undrafted free agents. So
out of all the Michigans that's left, somebody said they thought we said Mexicans. Lord, don't think that.
No, we love the essays. We love all our Hispanic brothers and sisters. Yeah, man. We rocking and rolling, baby.
Yeah, man. Not the Mexicans, but excuse me. I was about to say, if you had to choose between one, which one would you choose?
Oh, out of what?
Out of the Michigan pool. If we had to take one.
Just one?
Yeah.
That's hard.
I think of course, I'm talking about the people that's in the realistic range that we can draft now. Not just like anyone, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm serious. Like everybody at Michigan is available, really. Because Blake Corum isn't going to none of these running backs is going to go high. They're going to be second or third round picks. Mike Colson,
Corum. That'll be who I get. Corum.
Yeah, Colson is probably going to be like a third round pick. Roman Wilson probably going to be like a late second, third round pick. So I don't know, man, because we need every position. We need a linebacker. We need a running back. We need another option at wide receiver. So out of the people available, I would take one of those three. I don't really have a preference between the three of them. If you get Blake Horn, you might be able to sell me. He had a great college career. I don't know how that
Horn is pretty decent though.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to translate. He's a little bit slower than everybody expected. So that's slightly a red flag. And he has a ton of carries on his body. So he
did get work.
They worked the shit out that boy. But hey, he said Chris Jenkins. Chris Jenkins not a bad pick either. I think he's an interior player. He said Colson okay. I like Junior Colson just because he feels a need that we don't currently really have. We need interior linebackers like a true Mike, and I think he's one of the few true middle linebackers in this year's draft. No, there's some questions about his overall athleticism because he has not actually worked out or tested. He didn't do it at the combine or the pro day.
JVB boy said, "Are you still upset with Michigan?" I absolutely am. That we took two of them in the first two rounds and they just, did nothing. So yes,
he said
very upset with Michigan.
My boy said, "I don't want none of them bums." Hey, listen,
and they beat my team. So yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this: none of these guys are at the top of my draft list. None of them. Like they're decent players, but I would definitely take Trey Benson over Blake Corum. I would take hold on. Shout out to Tricks. He said, "Oh no, Kendrick, this Cole and Drake draft Brooks."
Yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Tricks.
Also, shout out to salute, and also shout out to Mark for another $5 super. He said linebacker, defensive end, defensive tackle, left tackle, cornerback, running back, wide receiver 2, all huge need. JJ thinks he will fill them with UDFAs. If he thinks Dak is his guy, why not re-sign him and get free agents? None left now. And that was our argument from the beginning because
that's what I just said too.
Because the Dallas Cowboys had all the opportunities in the world. And you know what's even crazier? Bro, even if you didn't want to get Dak Prescott deal done right away, CeeDee Lamb has done nothing for you to consider not paying him. And if you had extended CeeDee Lamb out the gate, they would have saved you $13 million. You know for a fact you want Trayvon Diggs for the long term. So restructuring his money and getting that 7.9 in cap space would have not been any problems. You're pretty much stuck with Terrence Steele anyway, so you might as well have restructured and got that 4.9 from him. So you could have cleared damn near $30 million in cap space without touching Dak Prescott's money, and you didn't do it. Because when you restructured Zach Martin, you should have restructured everybody else, got that cap money, and then you could have invested in some better free agencies and better free agent targets, I should have said.
True.
And hey, I do agree with you. I do like Tommy Eichenberg over Colson. I do like him over Colson. Hey, shout out to Mark for another $2 super. He said, "Aloha from Hawaii. Enjoy your show, brothers." I appreciate you, man. And by the way, Mark, they got you 2 raffle entries for the Dallas Cowboy jersey, man. So I appreciate you for the love and support, my boy.
Salute.
He said, "Yeah, man." I think I lost the plot a little bit. I done got a little bit off subject. Because they were
talking about the Michigan players.
Yeah, they were throwing a lot of good points out there. They were happy.
Yeah.
Well, dog, I don't really know if I want to, because I feel like there's better players than them, though. We're being 100% honest.
I don't think Blake terrible though.
I don't think he's terrible, but I still think there's better.
Trey my favorite, but I wouldn't be punching Alf if we had to draft Blake.
So who would you take? Blake, or would you take Jalen Wright from Tennessee?
Probably Jalen Wright.
Okay.
But I do trust the big game pedigree of Blake, though. Blake played some big games. He ran Michigan to a championship. Like he did.
At what cost is the question?
Yeah, maybe he beat up, but hey, I like a proven track record though. That was an attribute for Zeke though. We gave Zeke credit for that, for being a big game back that ran his team to a championship. We gave him credit for that.
Yeah, and Zeke had track speed though, and he was a first round pick.
He was faster now. Yeah. He was. Of course, it's not a comparison. I'm just talking about that one particular attribute that we gave Zeke credit for that. So I believe he deserved a little credit for running his team to a championship.
That's cool, and he gonna get that credit while he's an assistant head coach. In about 5-6 years.
Wow. So you don't see him as a long time starter in the NFL?
No. No.
What? I like because of his speed?
Because his speed, his injury history, his overall size. When you're an undersized back and you stay hurt, that is one thing that concerns me. And when you already have a bunch of mileage on your body, Zeke didn't have those issues. Zeke tested out. He had track speed, was big, strong, healthy. Zeke didn't really miss games in the NFL or college. Yeah. I can't really think about Zeke missing games. Like they had to suspend Zeke for some freaky man shit in order for Zeke not to be on the field.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. Being undersized, not being the fastest guy in the world, and having a lot of wear and tear on your body. But if he was forced on the team, I would still hype him up, and I still show him love and all the other stuff. But I just would prefer Trey Benson to Jalen Wright. There's other running backs I'd take over Blake Corum.
True.
There's other linebackers I'd take over Colson. There's damn sure other wide receivers I would take over Roman Wilson. I'm not trying to sit and wait and get Roman Wilson when I can get an Xavier Legette, I can get a Brandon Rice, I can get. There's a bunch of wide receivers I would take over him.
None of them dudes was top priority dudes. I'm just saying they're not hard.
Exactly. And that's why I'm upset. Part of me is upset that they took the time to take the two biggest names in Dallas, Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy. They took time to take their ass over here to Michigan. They didn't go to Florida State. They didn't go to Florida State's pro day when they got a Keon Coleman and a Trey Benson right there who are better prospects, and you didn't go. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy. I was hoping Trey Benson was the guy. That's the running back that I feel like can be the bell cow for us. But if they ain't even go, I mean, maybe they look at it like they want to be able to get them or something. I don't know. Because they didn't visit CeeDee Lamb, did it? They didn't even visit with CeeDee Lamb either.
I can't recall if they did or not.
Yeah, it's just certain people they feel like they can't get. So they just like, well, we ain't going to waste our time going over there.
They need to do their due diligence, bro. That's like only hollering at ugly girls all your life because you don't think you got enough game to pull a fine woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your due diligence. You got to at least try to get the pretty girl at one point, man. You can't just be running around here. You can't just keep running around here with with wildebeest and hyenas your entire life. You got to at least try and holler at a pretty woman.
Facts.
Shout out to Common Sense Lab on your end with the $2 super. He said, "Are we redrafting 2023 positions in 2024 besides tight end?" That's crazy.
Now, when you think about that, Common Sense, that says a whole lot.
Said they ain't do their job last year.
A whole lot. Because if we got to spin the block right back and try to correct our wrongs, that tells you everything you need to know. And we said it. That draft was not drafting. It wasn't given. What they say these days. It wasn't giving us nothing, actually. So, I mean, and I think that really hurt this team. We used to having rookie impact on this team. If that team last year would have had rookie impact, man, we probably would have went a little further in the playoffs. Who knows? But us, without, how much we rely on the draft. So, for us to not have no rookie impact, that hurt us. And now I guarantee you that was blindsided. They was blindsided by that. They didn't expect that at all. They was like, oh, Mozzie gonna be like this, Schoonmaker gonna come in and be like this. They actually thought these guys was gonna produce. But they did not. So that caught us off guard, I feel like. And then I really think they looked at Overshown as somebody who was gonna ball out. They looked at who else? It was a couple of people, John Stevens, them UDFAs. I think they looked at them like he was finna do some, and none of that stuff just materialized throughout the season. That's why you just don't put your eggs in one basket. That's why you actually be aggressive in free agency. That's why you actually have more than one plan. You have a plan B. We didn't have a plan B as far as adding talent to that team last year. We didn't have a plan B. It was all or nothing on the draft picks, and we got nothing out of it.
My boy Tony Snow said offensive line, interior linebacker, and running back, first three in order. I would say this: that the Dallas Cowboys have talked up Brock Hoffman entirely too much for me to believe that he's not going to play this year. It's like they trying to sell us some shit. Like I'm still seeing Brock Hoffman workout videos and Brock Hoffman, and Brock Hoffman articles and shit. And I remember them saying clear as day, if the season started next year, they would be comfortable playing both TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman. So my thing is, they will probably try and get away with that this season. They will probably try, because think about it. What are the Dallas Cowboys known for at this point? They're known for being cheap. What is cheaper than an undrafted free agent? Nothing.
I just went on a rant about this yesterday, man. They actually use UDFAs to fill voids.
They do.
And that is crazy. That's so risky, bro. I told you yesterday, I said, man, it's hard enough to score in the draft. So just imagine, you not only are you making the level of difficulty way too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to score in the draft. Not only are you gonna pass up on everything in the draft, you gonna wait till the after that and still try to get something about it. That's crazy. It makes no sense to be like that, bro. When you could have just went ahead and just bought a good free agent. Well, and you seen this man play yesterday. You seen this man play last week or last year. You seen him play. So why not just invest in that player and you'll have a more tangible chance of filling your void. But we want to go recreate the wheel and stuff. It makes no sense.
I'm just, so I would normally feel that way, but their past history says they don't give a damn. What was Lael Collins? What was Lael Collins drafted at? What round pick was Lael Collins? He wasn't. He was an undrafted free agent who became the starting right tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. And then when he went down, they replaced him with Terrence Steele, who was an undrafted free agent. They didn't go get no picks, and they didn't use a pick and replace that person or address that need. They used an undrafted free agent, and they really went and did that shit. And Queso, can we really say that Dalton Kincaid was a smokescreen? They moved up ahead of us and drafted Dalton Kincaid, so we'll never know. Didn't they move up ahead of us to get Dalton Kincaid, if I'm not mistaken? Wasn't Dalton Kincaid taking a draft pick right before us? And then we used the second round pick to get a tight end? Let me see if that's how it worked or how I remember. I was very stressed and sad during the draft, so y'all forgive me if I don't remember it correctly. No. No. They did get a pick after us. Okay. So you're right. So that might have worked out the way. But the Dallas Cowboys have shown the propensity to address shit with undrafted free agents, especially on the offensive line.
I actually rather us get a tight end after what we did.
I mean,
hindsight tight end was kind of in. If we would have drafted LaPorta, just imagine LaPorta with Ferd. That would have been crazy. But like you said, hindsight always 2020. It always seemed like it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If only we could predict the future. But I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, you will see a lot of us content creators say, try to talk ourselves into it after we, look more into the player and see how he'll fit and try to tap into what the thought process was with the Cowboys when they get these players. But I still go back to that natural reaction though. That natural reaction gonna tell you a lot. And when we was at the draft and we drafted Mozzie Smith, we was happy. But I think a lot of it was because we didn't want a tight end. Like real talk.
Oh shit. I was right. They did move ahead of us and draft Don Kincaid. Don Kincaid wasn't even on the board to get drafted, so they can't be a smoke screen.
Yeah. So not on top of that, the same thing with the second pick. When we drafted Schoonmaker, everybody was mad. Everybody was mad. I'm almost willing to say across the content creators and everything. But we had to talk ourselves into it.
Yes, we did. Shout out to my boy Common Sense Lab for the $5 super. He said, it's sad all the needs of this 2024 were in the 2023 draft. We literally about to redraft the same positions but hoping for starters. Sad as fuck. Well, listen, we needed we need a running back. Last year was one of the best running back drafts in a very long time, and we left that motherfucker with Deuce Vaughn. We need offensive linemen. We had an opportunity to get the boy that ended up going to Buffalo. What was the kid name? Because I really liked him too. He came out of Florida. Buffalo? He's an offensive lineman, went to Buffalo. I had him as my highest graded offensive lineman last year. Offensive guard anyway. What was the kid name? Y'all help me, man. I done looked at so many draft prospects since last year. What was the kid name that the Buffalo Bills drafted? Offensive lineman. Either way, we had one there, and that boy made the all-rookie team this year.
We went on a rant.
Nah, not the one Jones. It was a guard.
Oh,
Torrance.
Osiris
Torrance. Yeah. Made the all-rookie team this year. Was moving folks in the run game. One of the best run-blocking offensive linemen in all of football this year. Osiris Torrance made the all-rookie team this year, and you could have just plugged his ass in.
You know how much better we would have been if we would have drafted a tackler or O-lineman?
Oh,
you know how we do with the O-line. We would have snapped.
Man, it was a good
now
offensive
we'll
line.
be looking for a defensive tackle. We wouldn't have to worry about the O-line.
My thing
because
is,
what did Mozzie do really anyway? Like, this ain't no shot at Mozzie saying that he's terrible, but what was his impact? Of course, it's gonna take time. If y'all go back to my draft content, man, I said it. I was adamant about it. I did not want to draft no gosh darn defensive tackle because I knew that was a future pick. I don't care what his name is. You know what I'm saying? I just knew it's a future pick, bro. Like, defensive tackles just don't come in the league just going crazy day one. They just don't. That's what we needed. We needed one to come in and go crazy. So I ain't care what his name was. I said I did not want to draft that position at all. It's certain positions that it's just smarter to go through the free agents.
I agree with you. You said DeJuan Jones made the all-rookie team as well. Oh, that's your boy from Ohio State. Yeah, he did make the all-rookie team.
He said content creators hyped up all those picks. I promise you can't find me saying that.
Oh, yeah, we need to be patient with Mozzie. I understand being patient with Mozzie. But we just saying, with all the shit we needed last year, using a first-round pick on a defensive tackle might not have been the best idea when you're trying to win now.
See, like I said, some people you might see it as hyping up. We still gotta evaluate the player and try to see what the hell the Cowboys was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see how he fit. You gotta find what's best about the player. You know what I'm saying? To see how they gonna fit and see what the hell they was thinking about. So I mean, I don't see us saying that Schoonmaker was gonna be a all-pro day one, or either you know what I'm saying? Schoonmaker finna be an all-pro day one, and what's the other dude? Mozzie finna come in and be a straight-up gangster. I knew that wasn't finna happen for nobody. Like, I felt like he was an athletic dude, but it take a different level of strength dealing with a grown man, bro.
Hey, Queso, I don't think Power will make it. There's too many teams ahead of us that need a center, bro. I think Power might be the best one. It's more realistic that they get the Graham Barton boy from Duke and move his ass to center than it is for JPJ to make it down to us. Because too many people have too many teams need centers, and they probably universally considered the best center in this draft.
I do see I see Deuce Vaughn hype tapes now. I'm like, ugh. I honestly don't even consider him a real a real running back on this team. And that could be me. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he go out there and be Barry Sanders. I really do.
You remember
But
I
I
called
just
that
don't. I
man?
don't even look at him like that, bro. Some people thinking that Deuce finna be a real running back on this team, and I don't see it. Cause think about this. He had his shot last year, y'all. He had his shot last year. They came out with a package for Deuce Vaughn. Then mysteriously they took him off the field. He never did it again. We gave him like 2 packages or something like the first 2-3 weeks. Then next thing you know, boom, he was gone.
Do you remember I called that
Dwayne
man Black
Brown
Jesus?
said, "Watch it, landlord. You wrong about Deuce." I hope I am. I swear to God. See, I ain't the content creator that gotta be right. If it's good for my team, I'm fine with it. But I'm just telling you, man, when I seen that dude in real life in training camp, and it just don't look right, y'all. I'm just be real. Like, I lost all faith. I was like, damn, that's him?
You
like,
remember?
It's one thing to see him on TV, but then when you see him in person and see him next to a normal size NFL player, and then he don't have none of the super attributes, like he's not super fast or none of that stuff. It's like, okay, I pray the will that he got, the tenacity that he got, the vision or something, brings him over the top and he still become a successful player. But I'm just telling you straight up, if you would have saw what I saw, it changed your mind about it, bro. It make you be like, bro, I can't vouch for that, bro. You gotta look the way you should approach Deuce Vaughn. Now we seen him have a phenomenal college career, but the way I feel like you should approach it is, I believe it when I see it. You can't just come in and say, "Oh, this super small dude finna come and just dominate." Like, if he show you that, then just give him I give him his props. Like, man, I thank God this man showed me he was right, and he proved everybody wrong. I'd be happy about it. But I mean, until that day, I just can't. I'm not finna vouch for it. I tell you that. I won't. You know what I'm saying? If he go out there and ball, I'm gonna be like, damn, he got me. He showed me. He shut me up. I just say that. You know what I'm saying? But until then, when I seen them little legs in training camp, sir, it's a no for me.
Well, speaking of running backs, man.
But one more thing. When you think about him, we gonna draft one, right? So is he gonna get priority over Rico and the draft pick? Where do he fit in?
Man, the man not playing. He's not playing. He's not suiting up. So why the hell we talk about Deuce Vaughn?
People saying that Deuce finna. Somebody just said he finna prove me wrong. And somebody else just said they got hype tapes. So where is he gonna fit in this, you know what I'm saying, in this thing we talking about?
Hey, Dwayne Brown hit you with a 5-piece. He said if Deuce was 5'9", there would be a problem with him. What's your thoughts on Darren Sproles? I guess you talk about Darren Sproles.
Different though, bro. Like,
Darren Sproles. The thing about it.
Yeah, they got speed though, Dwayne. That's the difference. Like, when I made the joke about little legs, because I know people probably think I absolutely hate the man. That ain't true. It's just funny. It's just funny, bro. I'm a part-time comedian on the low. Y'all know that.
You hate that man because
that's not the truth. That is false. Not true. But what I'm saying is, listen, if you got those little legs that I described, if you don't have speed attached to it, you ain't gonna be able to make up that much ground. You just won't be able to.
Why you keep throwing his? We know his legs little, bro. You ain't gotta be little.
I'm saying he has a small stride, right? If he running like this, and somebody else running like this,
I'm so fucking tired.
They gonna catch him very quick. So that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, I seen it when he got in. It was like, people caught him real quick. If he didn't have an opening, now he made some plays, but it's like people they gonna catch him quick, bro. And I'm telling you, like, that's where it bailed out a lot of the small running backs. They always was fast too. They was quick and fast.
Hey, shout out to my boy Dwayne Brown with the 5-piece on my end. Got your raffle entry, by the way. Salute to you. He said,
you ever read Common Sense? I think you missed his.
No, I read his.
On my side.
I read his. I believe. What it say?
I'm not a big draft guy, but until they on the team this year, just straight dumpster juice. And he said,
Oh no, I didn't read his shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you supposed to handle that. You know what I'm saying? You got to tighten up, bro. You understand? You got to tighten up over there. You know?
Hold on. Anyway, salute the Common Sense Lab with the 5-piece. He said, I'm not a big draft guy until they own the team. This year is just straight dumpster juice. I'm not hoping for ish. And true. God is good. And you shouldn't hope for ish.
That's
they shown you absolutely nothing. They don't even love you like that. They have not reciprocated the fanfare. And salute to my boy Dwayne Brown. He was talking about Blake Watson from the University of Memphis. I know you in Memphis with them hitters and the Yo Gotti and them. So salute to you.
And he got one on my side. Oh yeah, you already read that one. You read that.
Yeah, see that now you.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, like calm down, sir.
Hey, we got that slave label like the Cowboys now. You gotta get right. You gotta get right. We run with the Cowboy sweatshop, sir. But look, Lawrence.
Get him, landlord.
Look, yeah, Lawrence so funny. Lawrence said, landlord, you're dead wrong. I thought he was going there, man. I was like, wait a minute. My bad, Lawrence, it's just a joke. He said, you're dead wrong for throwing shots at them short Deuce. Short man don't stand a chance. Man, I'm just joking, man. I'm a jokester. Don't take nothing I say serious unless I'm talking about football, you know, not the player, you know.
Choctaw with the 2-piece. He said Lego sandals, Lego legs, mouse ligaments. Oh Lord.
Mouse ligaments is crazy, bro.
Oh,
mouse ligaments is wild, bro.
God give us
that man legs is like this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But like for real,
you ever seen a mouse get trapped in the rat trap? Do you see how little them bitches?
They little legs bro. It's indescribable. Like I can't describe it. I can't, bro. I can't put it into words. When I seen him, I was close to him too, bro. I'm right here by the fence. I'm looking at. I got some, you know. I finagled my way to get some exclusive, get in the exclusive area. You understand? So I'm right there by the fence, and I see Deuce right there. I'm like, that's Deuce Vaughn. I'm like, man, you mean to tell me he that little?
Man,
like, look, you can look at the numbers all day. You can look at his height, his weight. You can look at the numbers. They don't tell you what it really look like, bro. It just don't.
It don't tell you what it look like.
It don't really do.
What it look like, dog? What it look like? It like a Chucky doll?
when he's put on the side of real normal size humans, full size humans.
Why do you keep saying it like that? But hey, have you seen this?
Off of Deuce, man, I pray Deuce run for 2,000 yards next year.
Have you seen the picture of him beside Baby Grunt?
No, man.
That kid look almost bigger than that boy. Oh, well, anyway, let's talk about a regular size running back that the Dallas Cowboys are interested in.
With normal size legs.
Normal size legs. He missing a ligament right now, but he got normal size legs and normal size body. Jonathan Brooks, who told me, according to Nick Harris, salute to Nick Harris, go give him a sub on Twitter. This man said he remains on track in his recovery and is expected to be cleared in time for training camp. Before I dive into this, I'm gonna read this $4.99 from Cowboys All Day 1431.
Shout out to you, man.
Salute. They got your raffle entry, by the way. He said, I hope we're all wrong, but it looks like we're throwing a season away, especially we're depending on Deuce. And we're depending on anybody that has not proven anything. We're going to fail and fail expeditiously. I see your $2 super 2, my boy Common Sense with the 2-piece said no gadget Deuce. Y'all, it's crazy. But for real though, like if we're depending on Deuce Vaughn, if we're depending on the Marvion Overshown who's coming fresh off of ACL, if we draft Jonathan Brooks who's coming off of an ACL, and it's something. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys are so smooth in how they be doing shit, man. They be trying to sell this shit. You reading shit? Hold on. Hold on, man. He said I saw the workout highlight. I said,
man, look. I don't think people know, like, some people don't know how to gauge highlights like that. Like, they don't know how to gauge workouts. They up there like, see there? Look at Deuce. I'm like, bro, he doing a workout, bro.
Man.
They like, look at his feet. I'm like, yo, he got feet attached to his little legs.
Stop it, landlord. I'm not going to hell playing with you like this. But hey, listen though. Let me.
He was looking quick, but not fast though. Let's just get that out though.
Can I say this about Jonathan Brooks, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Cowboys should
be nice.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Cowboys have no business drafting that man.
What you mean?
When the last time that we drafted an injured player and it worked out? And I used the word draft. When last time we drafted an injured player and it worked out for the Dallas Cowboys? Leighton Van. Let's go. Let me go through the list. Let me just go through the list.
Why you gotta do us like that, bro? We done been through it.
No, I'm going through it again just so folks understand why I'm doing this. So let me have my soapbox up. I'm on the soapbox.
Dwayne Brown said landlord been drinking. I told you we nefarious.
I've been drinking.
Friday. It is a Friday. We are nefarious today, sir. We told you that.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Leighton Van Der Esch had to retire after 6 seasons due to a neck injury. Right? Due to a neck injury. Had to retire after 6 seasons. Jalen Smith played. He didn't play his rookie season for one. Didn't play well in 2017. Made a Pro Bowl selection 2018. Was up and down the last couple of years in Dallas, and then he was gone. He only played
never to be seen again.
Yeah, only played 4 full seasons in Dallas. So you spent a 2nd round pick, and you only got 4 seasons from a man. You spent a 1st round pick from Leighton Van Der Esch. He played 6 seasons, but he missed like a majority of the time he was here. Damone Clark. That wasn't a high draft pick, but you draft him knowing that he had a messed up ass back. Had a messed up ass back. And he ain't played well since he been here, has he?
He been dodging blocks ever since.
Like you, and listen, I see y'all dropping some names. You have to really go back to early 2000s, the last time the Dallas Cowboys drafted some folks that worked out. You even say Sean Lee. Sean Lee was great when he played, but he hardly ever played. So can you really say you got the return on investment you wanted from Sean Lee? Chris Canty was an okay player, maybe. Okay is. And he be hating on the Cowboys, so fuck Chris Canty. Like Bruce Carter was decent.
I liked the Bruce Carter though, but yeah, he didn't live long on the team. That's
what I'm gonna say. Damn, did he die?
I meant to say last long, but
damn, like landlord.
He died off the roster, bro. He got wrote off the show, bro. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Darren Posey, Jerry Vaughn. He said, "Henny, hold on."
I ain't no bully. Don't put that out there in the atmosphere, Chris Johnson. Don't do that. I ain't no bully. I'm just a comedian, a part-time comedian.
My boy,
I ain't making no money off of it, but I'm just,
But you are though. They
just
love
for the love of it.
They love those shots you're taking, dudes. That's why they be hitting you with those $2 super chats with nefarious ass nicknames. How he gonna have rabbit ligaments before long? But my boy Dave Walker Vaughn, he said, but Henny, ACLs are not what they used to be. Also, our doctors did the surgery. I like Brooks. The doctors did the surgery with Jalen Smith too. The doctor did this. And when we talk about ACLs, man, ask Michael Gallup, did he ever fully come back from that ACL? Ask your boy Terrence Steele what those ligaments were looking like last year when he was getting manhandled all right.
My biggest fear is seeing Tony go over there and go crazy because he in year 2. Like we got year 1 injured off the injury, Tony, bro. He could be back to what we seen, bro. Like that's gonna suck.
He said, my boy said cricket ligaments.
Somebody said you killing all folks. Why y'all bother me today?
Man, Sean Lee did give you one. He did.
It's Friday for y'all too, ain't it? I did say we was nefarious. Let's do it, then. Hey, screw it.
My boy Dave Walker said Peterson came back from his and was better. Adrian Peterson is an anomaly of medicine.
Yeah, can't nobody don't. That's one person. I told you the exception don't make the rule, man. AP was the exception. AP was the exception. They said put the Mario Brothers music on Deuce highlights. Yeah, wow. He need a mushroom bad, don't he?
Yeah, he need a power star. He gotta get the star to make you invincible.
He need that mushroom so he can grow.
Stop it.
He need an extra man.
I'm so tired of you.
He need an extra man so he can. Never mind.
You gotta breathe, sir.
I'm sorry, man.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop this shit. He said, "Give us Braylon Allen, Brandon Jacobs reincarnated, and he's one of the youngest backs in the draft." I'm
like
fine.
Braylon though. I like Braylon.
I'm fine with doing that. Like, listen, I'm not picky at running back. I got people I prefer over people, but I ain't got no. Listen, my primary running back right now is Rico Dow, and Rico Dow don't even got 100 career rushing attempts. Boy, none of our running backs got 100 career rushing attempts.
Nothing is off the table at running back.
Not Rico Dow, not Malik Davis, not Deuce Vaughn, not Hunter Lukey, not Snoop Connor, Snoop Dogg little cousin.
Snoop Dogg.
Doggy Dog. Yeah, man.
Okay, let me finish this joke and I'm done with Deuce. All right.
Hold on.
I'm done with him after this, bro. I promise you. It's Friday, bro. We gotta land the creep from crying. The Cowboys got us like this. Can I get off of this? Okay. I said he needed an extra man, right? Because he said to Mario, he needed an extra man. So the extra man would be on top of him. You know what I'm saying? Stand on his shoulder. And then he'll be a full-size human. Then he can wear
stop.
Never mind. Okay, we good.
Why?
We good. I'm sorry.
Where you going?
You know how they be in the mascot and it be two people?
It's 419.
They be in the little suit. It be two people stacked on top of each other. That's the Deuce Vaughn vibe. But nah, man. Our running back room is in shambles right now, though. So, we need to do something about it,
Man, y'all crazy as hell. I'm just trying to see what Deuce Vaughn did to deserve this shit. all that man did was be born short. And now he gotta get tossed. He gotta get tossed past the line of scrimmage. His ligaments little.
I'm just saying, man.
Man,
so okay, I do see
stuff.
people with actual hope for him being a contributor this year, and I just don't see a way he can pave that out.
All right, so there are people that got hope for this man being a contributor too. This is one that Marvion Overshown. He posted. He got his weight up. Now he gained some weight. He been rehabbing. He does look visibly bigger in the picture. But my question, and I'm not just asking you, landlord, I'm also asking our good people in the chat box. On a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you in the Marvion Overshown in 2024? I'm not asking you if he will ever be a great player or anything like that. I'm just asking you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think he's going to perform this year? Put it in the chat box, and then, hey, landlord, give me your opinion.
On the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being Ray Lewis.
10 being Ray Lewis, 1 being Jabril Cox.
Yikes. You was waiting to throw that shot, wasn't it?
Yep.
You just there. See, you hate Jabril Cox. Man, that man gonna pull up on you.
Sir, I live in Texas. I wish a nigga would pull up on me.
I live in a stand your ground state as well, so please don't come around here playing. You understand? I love everybody though,
Yeah,
but as far as the Marvion Overshown go, he did have a long time to recover from the injury. Optimist landlord, I would say maybe about 6, but
I'm gonna put 5 in there.
I'm gonna say 6 on the optimistic side, because I trust the tape and I trust his traits, what I seen from him, and we didn't see it in a big sample size, but I really did like what I seen, so I don't want to discount that either. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to be like, well, we ain't seen enough. I at least got to say, okay, I did like what I seen. And football is a game where you have to project. We have to project to a certain degree. And I project him to be able to, ball out. But listen, this one thing we got to ask ourselves, though. Is he going to get the opportunity to be out there? Because, you got to think about this. he gonna just jump Damone Clark.
You need 3 linebackers.
Okay, so it'll be him, Kendricks, and
Damone
Clark.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll play.
Be going back to
safety. As he should. Bell
Yeah.
should go back to safety. Because listen, Bell might be a Pro Bowl safety, and at a linebacker, he probably won't get a second contract. But I don't think that he'll hold up doing what he did last year. Thank God he didn't get hurt doing the crazy shit the Dallas Cowboys asked him to do last year. They asked this man at 205 pounds to take on 300-pound guards and try to shed blocks and play in the backfield and occasionally guard tight ends and rush. They asked that man to do every damn thing, and he went out there and did it. So you know what?
Church said Clark is easily just jump. Not when you add in and sprinkle in that politics, though, Mr. Tyrone Church, and it does exist. We know that politics is very much so alive in Dallas. So we'll have to see how it work out.
My boy Iceberg Sam said a 7 for my boy Overshown. Ricky Scott.
7 is so nefarious, bro. Just take 7 out.
Okay.
You can't really get a gauge off 7.
For all y'all doing? Okay.
Iceberg is are you closer to 6 or 8?
He said, do I think that Bell? I think that Bell will be a great strong safety. Because strong safety is more similar to linebacker play than free safety is. You ask him to be in the box, be the extra defender, and then he doesn't have to cover as much area as often. We don't really. I don't think that Zimmer's going to play cover too often. So I think he'll be primarily in the box.
Fargo nefarious talking about some 699. Y'all just gonna bend the rules. And you gonna say 7 again, Iceberg.
My nigga said a 10.
Wow.
Joe ain't going.
Joe, what y'all got over there? What you drinking over there in Italy, man?
Be careful.
It's probably late at night for you too. What time it is, Joe, in Italy? We just know what Joe is. You still in Italy, Joe? Joe might move around too.
Yeah, Joe.
He just permanently in Italy for us.
Yeah, in our minds.
Yeah.
My boy Common Sense said he get a 2. He said, what about Dunno? Oh, that's the only thing. But you need more than one safety. And that is a great question, though. What the fuck are we going to do with our safety room?
Who going to take over J-Ron Kerr's role?
A linebacker.
Would you rather Dono or Bell? I mean, Ranye or Bell?
Neither. Because listen, Sim ain't finna play big nickel. There's not going to be a J-Ron Curse role this year.
Okay, but listen though, you do need a safety or somebody that can match up with a tight end, right? Or how you gonna do that? Because they got some very athletic tight ends.
They're gonna play.
None of your linebackers gonna be able to do it.
Like he traditionally plays nickels. He usually just put a slot on. He usually just put a slot on the tight end.
Well, then if that's the case, Izzy should get a lot of run then, because you need a big slot.
They don't. What I don't know what they done did. I heard with politics about Izzy, bro.
Shout out to the friend of the show, man.
Yeah, like I real life heard it was politics. I think Law might have said it. It's not nothing that was said behind closed doors or anything. I believe he said it on the show at one point.
Ranye graded out great in coverage too. I think he was like one of the top people graded out in coverage, right?
Yes, he was one of the best coverage players in the National Football League last year in his limited snaps.
Okay, time out. This is a question we gotta ask ourselves, right? Even though that's not Zim, that's not his wheelhouse. But we do gotta consider this. That's the way the team is constructed. So do he just ignore the way the team is constructed and just do something else? Because you're supposed to play. What I'm saying is the team is constructed to play big nickel because we got some phenomenal athletes back there. So is he gonna use his roster to the full potential, or he gonna say, screw that, I play like this?
It depends on how he values his safeties and what positions he wants. Because listen, we can't ask him to get big and stop the run, and also ask his ass to play big nickel all the time too. It's gonna have to be either or.
Dono don't have to be on the field. Dono is a legitimate starter.
Yeah, he's a safety. He's a legitimate starting safety. So he can either be your strong safety or what. But that's the thing. We got to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with the safety room, LandLord. Because Marquise Bell played too well, in my opinion, to put his ass on the bench. Donovan Wilson played. He's paid. Yeah, he's paid. So I don't see him getting benched. One got to get in somewhere. Malik Hooker paid. He's holding down the primary free safety spot.
Walker Vaughn says, no, we played big nickel because of the lack of linebackers. I was asking that question while we was doing it, but nobody wanted to answer. But I'll say this, Walker Vaughn, we still got a whole lot of safety talent though. So what you gonna do with them? Just say screw 'em? That's a talented room, bro. That's one of our best rooms.
You might just have to rotate
especially if you put Bell over there. That's one of our best rooms on the team.
You just might have to rotate him then, because I don't really know how you can play all of them.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have a conversation with him.
Because you can't play all of them on the field and expect to stop the run. You're gonna have to have some linebackers out there. It's either or, bro. It's gonna be either or. We cannot play big nickel again and not get ran out the field.
So maybe he just used them in packages when it's a passing situation, when you got linebackers out there.
They're gonna probably have to be the thing. You're gonna have to just either play them in situational packages, because you can't make the big nickel your base package and stop the run. That's not even what he likes to do. He don't even like undersized defensive ends. He like big defensive ends. So I don't even know what he gonna do there. Is he gonna
I'm probably gonna eat with him there.
I'm gonna ask. He gonna kick Chauncey Golston out there back to the defensive end at times, because he a tweener.
I like Chauncey too. I believe Chauncey can play, bro. He just need a little more opportunity. And he might be, he might be one of the solutions that they looking at, man. For real. Like he's a very much so forgotten player on this team. But I seen some flashes. It'll be super projection, because that's the position the Cowboys got us in. But, Chance always been a very strong player, strong-handed. And, I could see him being an effective defensive tackle. And he might be a gangster defensive end. He might be a better defensive end than defensive tackle, because he was a hybrid. At Iowa, if I'm not mistaken, he came out of Iowa or Missouri. I think Iowa. But when he was at Iowa, he was a strong player, bro. Like, he used to be like an anchor on that defensive line. Like, it was hard to move him. So, like, when you think about him now, he got to be still strong or got stronger. He been in the NFL program for a while now, and he gained weight. So, I'm telling you, he's a naturally strong dude. So, I can imagine him being, him get some run, man. He might go crazy. Like, put him at defensive end, Chauncey might go crazy. Like,
this is his natural position.
He might go crazy.
He wasn't an interior player at Iowa. He was an edge, and they moved him inside and put some weight on him. So, him going back to defensive end with a defensive coordinator that values big D ends, it might work out. But folks were asking about
Iowa. I was trying to make sure, Hawkeyes,
Yeah, folks were asking about if Malik Hooker was possible. He just signed a 3-year, $21 million contract, I think just last year. So I don't think that they would cut him this year, because I think they still owe him a decent amount. So I don't believe that Malik Hooker is going to get cut just because of the monetary amount. So let me see. Yeah, he'll have $7.7 million in dead money if you were to cut Malik Hooker. So I don't think they'll touch his contract.
So what y'all feel about? Do you think Hoku can do anything? Because this was my show was gonna be about the defensive line. So
Hoku Jr.
Yeah, Junior. What you think about Junior? Because
that I ain't going to his bachelor party, because he ain't gonna have me.
Don't go to Junior bachelor party, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you came there to dance, but you know.
Oh shit! Oh,
I just came here to dance. That's all. Man, you don't go on. Shit. Don't drink nothing else. Put that cup down.
I said, why are we cutting Hooker? We just talk about it. Somebody asked there was a possibility or if it would happen. Monetarily, I don't think it would. Monetarily,
but
I don't think it
listen,
would.
the way the Cowboys operate, they gonna leave no stone unturned. So every player on this roster, you gotta pay him attention. So Junior, they looking at him like, what are we gonna do with him?
Yeah, don't call that man Junior no more. You cracked me up too much.
I'm just saying, bro. Mr. Feihoku.
There you go.
Semi brother.
She said semi brother.
Semi.
I'm proud of
semi brother.
I'm proud of Semi, man. He ain't out there driving semis.
Why in the world we keep drafting these late round receivers, bro? But never mind. Cause look, never mind.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna do that.
Listen,
man, this is what I'm gonna say, man.
You know you want to do it, so do it, man.
We've been needing receiver help this whole time. Then you had to go trade for one. Bruh, quit waiting so long. I did the research myself. I ain't see nobody else do this. I went to that Jalen Tolbert draft and looked down all the other players that was after him. Romeo Dobbs was the only player that was worth mentioning. Everybody else was absolutely terrible. So what does that tell you?
Probably waited too late to get one.
We waited too late. Then we got Simmons in the we picked Simmons high, they like 4th round?
5th, I think. 5th or 6th. Because Simmons ain't do shit in college.
It went 6.
It got to be 5th then.
But you remember when we drafted him, a lot of the NFL GMs was like, oh, Simmons, we was looking at, like they was dapping the Cowboys up. I remember that. They was like, oh, we like the Simmons too. So, hey.
Yeah, he was pick number 179 out the 5th round.
Yeah. A lot of people was high on Simmons. Allegedly, the NFL GMs. I remember when we picked him. A lot of the GMs was like, man, we had our eyes on Simmons. Cool. They was saying a lot of high praises for him. So I don't know why either, because he do test out well. He just never turned into nothing. He a big dude. He fast. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of the tools you want.
But he never produced in college. He only had 1,000 yards in college, his whole college career, and like 9 receiving touchdowns his whole college career. And they act like they found wide receiver Jesus. Maybe because of the hair. I don't know.
They project him.
Man, that shit was sad. I got some more shit for you real quick, man, before we wrap up. I got a couple slides I want to get through.
Let's do it.
All right, so do you agree with this from whoever the hell put this bullshit up there? This is top backup quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Hell nah, what Cooper Rush at?
They got Trey Lance up there. That man ain't even backup.
They got Trey Lance number 3.
And you know what's crazy about this?
He ain't even better than Cooper Rush.
I was going to say, technically, he's not even a backup quarterback right now.
He gonna be this year.
Probably. So let's see. Justin Fields.
Hold on. What the Cooper Rush contract look like? He's still on contract?
Yeah.
For how long? He got an out?
He only making $2 million, bro.
It ain't only when you got $2 million now, you got Dak money and you got his money.
No, I'm talking about if you want to. You talking about an out? Like you don't need.
Oh yeah,
have an
yeah.
out
You don't really need no out. So they gonna cut him then. They might let him go.
Shit, Mike McCarthy said that he want to keep a quarterback room.
That's a ridiculous amount of money to be dedicating to your quarterback room.
Listen, nobody told Jerry Jones to wake up in the middle of the night, have a secret phone call, and get Trey Lance. That man didn't ask Mike McCarthy. He didn't ask Will McClay. He ain't pray and ask God for guidance. He just woke up and did this shit. So listen, I don't care about how much money it's costing Dallas Cowboys. Nobody told Jerry Jones to ask to get up and get Trey Lance. You already had a good backup quarterback. You're not even letting Trey Lance get developmental reps to see if he can get better or if you have anything in him. Because we blew out 52 teams last year, and we ain't seen Trey Lance fading hairline one damn time.
Looking like a young Dak.
Man, they probably kin folks, dog.
That dude they look like they told Dak, I have another you in a minute. They hit the Beyonce on that. You must not know about me, boy.
Daywalker Vaughn said, "Wide receiver Jesus is crazy." You just never heard it.
Look, they told that boy, you must not know about me. They got another young Dak in this thing. That boy even look like that.
Slightly, yeah. You know, you look like that too. You know, all light skinned folks look alike.
Man, you don't go
this racism was killing me on the inside.
Yeah.
All right, Justin Fields, Sam Howell, Trey Lance, Joe Flacco, McCorkle, Kenny Pickett, Drew Lock,
don't behave that way.
Winston, Jimmy Garoppolo, Desmond Ridder.
It's a couple of people I gotta fight for on this one.
Who?
You know, Jameis from the highs, so Mr. 30 for 30. He from the highs, so don't talk about Jameis.
I would listen.
Leave him alone.
I will put him over Drew Lock.
All right, I'll take that. He better than Kenny Pickett. On my life, he is.
Everybody better than Kenny Pickett.
He better than Pickett, bro. Jameis
everybody.
Jameis ain't good. I'm gonna be real with you, but he better than Kenny Pickett.
I think Kenny Pickett
should be last.
I think Jameis better than a lot of these guys. Honestly,
he really is. He better than Flacco right now. Old man Flacco.
Flacco out there be slinging that. Listen, he was slinging that rock like crack in the 80s, man.
To be honest though, Jimmy getting disrespected too. Jimmy should be higher than that, bro.
Listen, did you see what he did last year?
No.
Okay, then.
I'm a Cowboy.
He's exactly where he need to be.
That low?
That man was awful. That man had more picks than touchdowns.
Justin Fields ain't talking about shit either. Sorry.
Man, what was Justin Fields? And that's the thing, though. That's probably why he up there.
RB1.
He got decent numbers. He just don't win games.
Sam Howell might be the best, being honest.
Let me see. He had 2,562 yards passing, 16 passing touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and let me see what his rushing numbers were.
Well, would Cooper Rush fit right here, though?
Let me see. We talk about talent.
Everybody in the chat too. That's for everybody. What would you put Cooper Rush at in his top 10 list, or would he be on there?
He had 657 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. Yeah, Justin Fields probably could be a wide receiver, honestly, with his skill set, his speed.
He's a running back.
I think he's smoother than a running back.
He's a running back, but it's cool.
You can't be doing this, man.
I'm just being real with you, bro.
Can't be doing this, man.
The Bears tossed them over like leftovers. They ain't want nothing to do with them.
The Bears aren't good at anything they do.
They say they finna be. I don't know though. That boy might not be about nothing either. I don't know.
Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, Jaden Daniels better.
Well, he's gonna be in the NFC.
I told you that before.
East. So
who? Jaden Daniels?
Yep.
I told you I didn't want him to go to NFC East.
He's going to Washington, and Washington did all that stuff, and the Cowboys just playing. Let that boy come out there and be CJ Stroud Jr.
I hope that
we're gonna have a problem.
I hope they draft Drake May. We'll be safe for another 5 years.
Maybe so, but they ain't. I mean, they ain't gonna make it that hard. This is not stupid Washington though. They got new management. They got new ownership. They got, they doing different stuff. They trying to build the Warriors over there, man. They went and got the Warriors front office.
Man, listen, we got Dak Prescott. We'll beat Washington.
That's the only reason we're gonna win. But
I know.
Tell you, it ain't gonna be easy.
He said Rush stinks, but he's better than Ridder, though. I'll take that.
He better than Kenny Pickett too, ain't he?
Probably. I don't think Kenny Pickett.
Man, Kenny Pickett is awful, bro. Go look at his numbers. They laughable.
Man,
go look at Kenny Pickett numbers, though. I just want people to know. Ain't he a first round pick too?
Yeah, he a first round pick.
Yeah, go look at his numbers.
I know Kenny. Listen, I know Kenny Pickett wasn't shit, but
he was horrible. He was awful.
I just said he wasn't shit, man.
It's quarterbacks in this league that get disrespected way worse than him. He just over there just good and terrible and be sleeping peacefully at night. No.
He's good and terrible.
Nah, you gonna be held accountable over here, bro.
13 touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
13 touchdowns, 13 picks in his career.
Is that not good and awful?
Awful. Ain't no good in it.
That's terrible, bro. I don't even know too many quarterbacks did with a worse resume than that. 13 touchdowns. He played the whole season. I don't think that man missed a game.
Who?
Kenny Pickett.
Oh, his sorry ass missed some time.
Nah,
Remember,
how much?
He lost his job.
It ain't like 2. I'm talking about it ain't more than about 2 weeks. He played in almost all them games.
He missed more than 2 weeks.
Let's see.
He lost his job, nigga.
Man.
Whatchamacallit took his job. He was ready to come back from injury and they didn't play him.
It was at least 12, 13 games. I guarantee.
12, I know he played probably.
It was almost a full season. And he had 13 touchdown passes.
No. That's his career.
Wait a minute. What he had last year?
6. He had 6 touchdowns and 4 picks. Oh no, you thought I was trying to defend Kenny Pickett. No, I'm just saying he was awful and bad. He was so bad that when he got hurt, he didn't get his job back.
That boy stealing money, boy. That boy stealing money. He got my young boy over there. And he had to deal with him. My boy George Pickett. He out the city. And then he over there trying to go crazy. He got to deal with this sorry dude.
So yeah, he had 6 touchdowns and 4 picks. The year before that, he had 7 touchdowns and 9 picks.
How many games he played?
I gotta look that up, sir. I'm on
that
Google.
That boy stealing millions, boy. How much the first round pick get? That boy got some M's over there, boy.
He played
to be indicted.
He played 12 games last year.
I said at least 12 or 13.
Was 7-5 as a starter. You know that's why you can't say wins and losses on quarterback stat. 62% completion percentage, 6 touchdowns, 4 picks, 2,070 yards.
2,000 yards in 12 games.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? He has a winning record as a starter. He played 12 games in 2023, and he played 12 games in 2022. He went 7-5 both those years, so he's 14-10 as a starting quarterback.
That's the argument that'll kill everybody that talk quarterback wins. That's it right there. Mike Tomlin don't lose. He don't have losing seasons. He don't do that. So you mean to tell me that god-awful play that Kenny Pickett been doing, that gives him credit for wins? Man, go on, bro. Go on. That right there lets you know that quarterback wins. That stat, it makes no sense. It's terrible. It makes no sense whatsoever. Let's continue before I get mad, man.
I mean, they did, but hey, that comes back to the fact they only had to give up a 6th round pick to get Justin Fields in them. They ain't had to give up much to get Pickett, and we gave up our 4th round pick to get Trey Lance, and we still ain't seen the man play. But
we got finagled. We got finesse too.
Finessing.
We
came up from Nathan. All right, they talk about these draft prospects at running back. You notice who I see? I see that Michigan boy. But you know who I see at the top? Trey Benson.
My guy.
They tweaking with this.
Will Shipley second is wild though.
Yeah, they tripping with Will Shipley.
I like Will. I was about to say I like him, but I don't think he. What the other back said? Well, wait a minute. What's the other back I like?
And this is Maurice Jones-Drew opinion. This is not. This is not official. This is Maurice Jones-Drew. But I will say he is a former NFL.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. He's a former NFL running back. I'm going to take his opinion a little bit more seriously than I take a random ass dude. But I also know that Shady McCoy don't be knowing what the fuck he's talking about either.
Facts.
So I'm just saying. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about.
Some people don't even know the position; they just play it.
Yep.
I know how to run the ball, coach. And run that way. Okay.
Shaq don't even know how to read, say sentences and shit. He just dunked the ball, rebound. Fuck you, Kobe.
On everything. That's his whole career.
Ooh.
But Will Shipley second is wild. I like the kid out of Clemson, but I feel like he run real high, and he runs like he's 6'3" or something.
Will?
But I like it though. Yeah, Will Shipley. I thought he was super tall.
That man 5'11".
Yeah, I thought he was a big guy. He run like he's way bigger than he is. But that's what I like about him, though.
I like
he was
Frank Gore
coming through
Jr.
there going crazy, though.
I like Frank Gore Jr. I just don't know how. He played at a super small school. I don't know if it's fugazi or not, but he has pedigree, so that's why you want to bank on it.
Did he walk on water?
I'm never gonna say anybody.
That's what you know. That's what you have to say, metaphorically, of course. That's what you have to say with these small school kids. Was they him? Was they unstoppable? Did they absolutely dominate the little colleges? That's when you start taking them serious.
I don't know. I got to look at his numbers, but I know that he was like the MVP at the Shrine Bowl that they had in Dallas.
What they gave him?
MVP.
A free lunch to Chick-fil-A.
Hey, don't be hating on Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A slap. I'm gonna eat some Chick-fil-A. I want to eat some Chick-fil-A right now. You brought some Chick-fil-A up, nigga.
We ain't giving you no Chick-fil-A, boy.
Man, you
getting bag lunch, boy.
A bag of Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A bag too, nigga.
We gonna give you the little fruit cup lunch. You know what I'm saying? With the fruit cup and what else? With the little stick of yogurt. We're gonna give you the buzz.
Nah, we gonna get your ass. We gonna get your ass a halfway eaten apple.
Wait a minute, my food can't even be.
Some celery sticks.
Leftovers. All right.
Some celery sticks, nigga. And we gonna get you that old lunchroom pizza that used to hurt the stomach after you eat the motherfucker. You know,
the rectangle pizza.
The rectangle. You know, if it get cold, you gotta go ahead and take the cheese out that bitch so you can eat.
Hey, that rectangle pizza used to slap down. So you'd be good.
If you eat it while it's hot.
Yeah. That's the only day I used to eat at lunch, boy. Pizza day? Shit. I'd be coming back to school ready to eat lunch.
We had the a la carte. We had the a la carte.
Unfortunately, why did I have to come back to school to eat lunch? That's crazy. I don't even know if I said that on air. That's crazy.
You did say that on air. Why did you have to bring your black ass back?
Maybe I was nefarious, but nah, we had Job Corps. We had Job Corps. We had electives outside of the school and shit.
They be having y'all do slave labor in Alabama.
We had electives. No, when you a senior, you know what I'm saying? Because I had perfect attendance the other 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Perfect attendance. But when you're a senior, you get to do the elective and lead the school for the job stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Man, John Boy said the Cowboys rock, and I do agree with you, my boy. What's up with you, John Boy?
Oh, hey, be all right, y'all. We got a lad to keep from crying.
I seen what Numbhead Neil did too. He said Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, you got to pick it.
It will be picked. They gonna pick the fuck out Kenny Pickett ass, and they're not even counting his fumbles. I know he has some fumbles, man.
That boy bad, bro. He's terrible.
That's your boy.
He's terrible.
That's your favorite player.
You know, somebody told me he was gonna be better than Dak Prescott.
Nigga, they say everybody better than Dak Prescott.
I promise you.
Folks said Zach Wilson be better than Dak Prescott.
Had a full argument about this with the Steelers fan. You know, Steelers got a good representation. You know, they run Pennsylvania. So they everywhere. They do. You know what I'm saying? They the big dog over there. So they got a real fan base. You know what I'm saying? Not just a city of mad people.
City of shit eaters and
they got a real fan base. And they are more of a rival to us than the other little brothers. You know.
Yeah, we played them for titles.
Played them in the Super Bowl. Yeah, so
Yeah, the Wentz versus Dak debate. How'd that go?
Exactly. Y'all know that? That's crazy. The Steelers really more of an op to us than the Eagles. Like, we don't care about the Eagles like that, bro. Boy, they wanna be our op so bad. That's wild. They don't even run their own state, man.
Man, Steelers week gonna go crazy. Steelers week always go crazy.
Facts.
You remember how lit that game was? Dak Prescott rookie year. They played.
And we ran that buzzer beater with Zeke. Boy,
that shit was lit as a motherfucker.
Lit.
But, hey, they were out that bitch balling too. You remember Big Ben did that fake spike for the touchdown? I said, ugh. I'm like, damn, you balling, motherfucker.
Man, that game was lit. Big Ben was a problem too.
Yeah, Big Ben was hard, man.
He was good.
Like, disregard that he was the Sean Watson before the Sean Watson.
True.
But outside of that, he was a baller, man. He was a baller.
But man, I'm finna have to go ahead and get up out of here, man. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all know we just be kicking it, man. It's a Friday. This was a little more relaxed show. But we had to give y'all some of this Cowboys combo, man. You understand? Landlord and hen. Let's get it.
Indeed, man. And hey, on the way out, y'all good people, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the share button. Make sure you slap the dog shit out of Stephen Jones. I'm not even asking y'all to slap up Eagles fans or Commander fans no more. The biggest op is right in the room with us, man. We gotta jump. We gotta go ahead and jump Steven ass. Jump Steven. Get it out of the war room. We gonna figure something out. Let us have some fun in the draft. If you ain't gonna get no free agents. Also, man, hit that cash app or that super chat for your boys on the way out, man. You know, we still got memberships. We still got raffle entries. So y'all can show your support that way. We appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do out there in the nation, man.
Absolutely.
Indeed, man. But hey, what our boy West Coast say on the way out, bro?
Never look down because the star
is up. Peace.